Dear Latinos for Trump, now that you've seen that your master is going against your own interests, such as we've been warning you for the past couple years or so, now you want to come back and unite? Oh, we have to unite with each other. Fuck you. Go to your master, get back on your knees, and assume the position.
Unfiltered.
So today, guys, we rearranging some political hypocrisy in real time. We have all seen this major uproar all over social media about Latin people rallying for unification between the Latin people and the black people to help them fight against this whole ICE war that Trump started. We told your asses on, what was it, November 5th, to go in that ballot box and not vote for Trump. Why did you think you were exempt? I'm not talking about the whites today and a few sprinkle of the black people that voted because, you know, we already knew about them and whatever. But you guys, you wanted this with your full chest. I've seen a lot of people making videos and I was like, listen, let me give my 2 cents, because if you are confused as to why we just not unify with you guys, you said you were sorry, why don't we just unify? Let's look at before the elections what your stance was. Before we do that, guys, click a like, click a subscribe for your girl. We're back today. Let's go.
Well, what I think about Kamala is pretty simple. What she's an expert on or in.
Putting people in jail as a
Putting people in jail.
prosecutor.
She's gonna put the country. She's a businesswoman.
No.
What she know how to do? She's gonna make it. She's trying to do an experiment, and we're gonna be the the experiment. Okay, she's gonna try her poop. And then she's gonna put the whole country in a debt, and then she's gonna do what she does best. That is
Put people in jail.
put people in jail. So she only know how to put people in jail. What are you gonna expect?
Can you imagine, guys? You are asking us to help you in the deportation mess. Kamala is going to be poop. She's going to put you in jail.
Fuck around and find out. You gon' get fucked up.
Yes, Mr. Trump! We love you! We love you! All the way to the White House!
I sure did. I voted for Trump. And I'm Latina, half Mexican, half Guatemalan.
Remember this, guys, when you went full salsa mode on us. When you won.
Trump wins record Hispanic support in this 2024 election to help President Trump back to the White House. Los Latinos, we showed up for President Trump and we delivered President Trump. Everybody delivered. We all support you because you are a president for all Americans in this country.
President for all Americans of this country, guys. We delivered. You delivered, all right. You delivered yourself back to your own country.
I meant what I said. Lo sostendré. I don't give
Don't give a fuck.
how you feel. No me importa cómo te sientas. If you voted for Trump, rest in peace, paz en paz.
They don't have papers, and they had to leave their kids because the kids do. What type of shit is this, yo? And then kids are freaking grabbing teachers and crying on their leg because they don't know if they're about to see their parents when they get home. What the fuck is this? And we voted for this shit? 15 people just got picked up on Wilshire at the Home Depot. On Wilshire. Yo. Man, oh my God. This is not right. This is not right, yo.
Like, how are you guys handling this? Because I can't. Like, they are hunting us down like animals.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you don't listen to black women or people of color to say, don't vote for this man. Just because you look like his skin color, do not vote for this fucking man. And here we are. Yeah, they're hunting all of us down like fucking animals because that's what they see us as, is animals. And you want to come on here crying and complaining. That's the problem. Is everyone who was fucking light-skinned Latino or whatever the fucking case may be thought that y'all would get a free pass just because you guys were light-skinned enough. But y'all definitely weren't white-skinned enough, and that's the problem. You really thought they had your fucking best interests at heart, and they're not. And it's fucking embarrassing that this country is literally building itself on literally racism. That's what this country is now. It's no longer home of the free, land of the brave. It's land of the racists and land of the white-hooded people who want to go and control every goddamn thing. Literally, that's all it is. So don't jump on here crying and complaining saying, are you guys okay with this? Of course we're not fucking okay with it. But this is the consequences of your guys' fucking actions, and it's fucking disappointing. Because every goddamn time, it never fucking fails. The people that are light-skinned enough always fucking think they're white-skinned enough to go ahead and pass. And the people that are pissed off when they read this fucking video and be like, what do you mean white? The people who are white already know that we're not talking about them. I'm talking about the racist motherfuckers in this goddamn country.
Did you guys do your homework when this whole ballot dropped? Did you look at the deportation part? For the people that constantly ask, how do we handle this? We wanted to tell you then, because we've been handling that for 400 years. Racism, this is what black people go through every day. Being followed around and talked to any type of way. But you're white. At some point, we thought you were exempt. You sold it to us. We are not your undo button. You cannot undo this. We cannot help you. Where are all the Cubans? If all the Cubans from Cuba come down and help your ass, we might fall in line. We might. But as for now, you told us you were white. Your president. What a nice man. They got your ass.
Family is immigrants, so you would think, hey, I'm pro-immigrant. He can offend Cubans tomorrow and I wouldn't care, as long as my life is better and my peers are enjoying their life as well.
Now they're finding out the hard truth. Voting for racism doesn't protect you from it. You can bleach your signs, sing his name, and try to blend in. But at the end of the day, if you're not who he wants, you're not safe. They thought being almost white would save them, but now they're packing bags for the very countries they risked everything to escape.
But I mean, come from Cuba. You are presumed to be fleeing political persecution. So you automatically are eligible for refugee cash. You're eligible for food stamps. You're eligible for Medicaid. Others who immigrate to this country have to wait 5 years for those and don't get their refugee cash. But within a year, depending if you're paroled, you can apply for a green card. And then you can travel back to Cuba as often as you want, multiple times. You can take cash. You can buy stuff with the food stamps. I've seen it. Okay, this is not, I didn't read this in a magazine. I've seen it. They use the food stamps, they fill up these bags, and they take it back to Cuba over there, or they just transfer cash back. Some people go back to Cuba for 3 months at a time. They've been here a year. How, if you are fleeing persecution, how can it be that a year later you are spending summers in Cuba? How can it be that less than a year later you're traveling back 6, 8 times a year to Cuba? I've never heard of people fleeing persecution going back to a place repeatedly. There's an issue here, is there not?
And they got your ass even more when they said, come. For all the Latins that, came here legally, come and sign in, because then you don't have a problem. Now they have all your names, and they're getting your ass still. By God, if that ain't a savage move, I don't know what is.
To all the Latinos for Trump, specifically the Mexicans, the Mexican Americans, on this Mother's Day weekend, if you have an undocumented mom, I want you to look her straight in the eyes and tell her, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you for crossing the border and risking your life just so I could be born here, grow up, and be a freaking sellout and vote against you. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and sorry for voting for a guy that wants you out of this country just because I want her more money, just because of the economy. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and let's hope you don't get deported.
You need to talk to your own people, the same people that you united with to make this all come true. I have a question. Why don't your own people come and get you guys from Cuba? Why don't they protest and just come and get you guys? Word on the curb is that they don't like your ass too. You got a real problem going there. That's why you're so afraid, holding the bus, just keep it from going, just wilding out, crashing out.
Is though for the Cubans for Trump, actually for all Latinos for Trump. The Supreme Court just revoked the legal status of 500,000 people from like Cuba, Haiti, Venezuela, I think, and somewhere else. So you guys better start packing your shit because they're coming after you. They don't care that you voted for them. They never cared about you in the first place, dog. We tried to tell you this shit, but you didn't listen. So now they're coming after you. Supreme Court just ruled on it. You guys better start packing because they're going to either leave on your own terms now at this point, or they're going to come after you. You guys are in danger. And you voted for it. That's the crazy part.
It's time to vote.
for the president.
Listen, I know you guys are used to black people always solving everything, but we ain't the cleanup crew. Times have changed. This is 2025.
I'm so sorry I voted for Trump. I didn't know he was going to take away Social Security from 150-year-olds. That he was going to defund trans operas in Colombia. If I had known, I would not have voted for him.
We are the bystanders. And I know you guys said, but listen, you know, now it's us. Tomorrow it's you guys. No, it has been us for 400 years and onwards. We know what to do with one can of sardine. We know how to make a living with nothing. Now, we wanted to put you on game, but you didn't want to hear. What a shame. And now the shop is closed. We're closed. No more explanation.
Trump administration is revoking the temporary legal status of more than 1 million Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, Venezuelans. That's according to a Federal Register notice. The reason given, the parole programs were deemed ineffective in improving border security and inconsistent with current administration policies. It goes into effect April 20th. The move could leave hundreds of thousands possibly facing deportation. As of now, there have been no comments from the Trump administration.
Latin people, you really did the happy lifting. And now you have to hold the weights. And, you know, we have been telling you, they are going to send your ass back. I saw clips and clips of us telling you they are going to send you home. Even though you are so racist, looking at us like, that's how you always do, especially you Cuban. And still we try to warn you because that's in our nature, but you didn't want. So now we're going to watch you get on the bus. Girl, those drums took me out.
Do you understand that it was never about your legal status? It was just about the fact that you were not white. Trump told you that he was going to do this, and you let him use you. Cubans for Trump, Latinos for Trump, dogs for slaughterhouses, and y'all voted for him. And it's just because you had too much disdain for a black woman. You could not stand to see a black woman make it into the position of power that y'all wanted, so you voted for the man who wanted to send you back to your war-torn countries. Because most of these visas, the over 500,000 visas that he's revoking are visas that Biden gave to people who were fleeing war-torn countries. Biden did so much for the country, provided so much solitude, gave the people a fighting chance, alley-ooped it up to Harris, and you guys said, no, she's black, fuck that shit. Now you have a month to self-deport, not a month to contest, not a month to get your legal status in order. He is giving 500,000 people a month to self-deport or face deportation through ICE. And you know what ICE is now? They take you to Guantanamo Bay.
You know, Cuban people, you did your part. Now you got to sit in it. But, you know, don't just sit down and just let this all happen. Come together with your Cuban people. Think about a plan like we did back in the slave days. Come with a plan. And then come and talk to us and apologize. Take accountability. Just not say sorry. Because sorry is just because you need help now. We're not going to help you. You have to really sit in it. But you became strong as a people.
Fear. This is unfair. I'm so sorry I can't touch it. I don't know how I'm going to say that to my mom. My mom had a heart attack.
This is so crazy that we voted for Trump. We trust him with the word that he promised us Latinos.
And the word that he promised was that he was going to deport you. The coming together to do something about this is called voting, and that happened a couple of months ago on November 5th, and you still decided to walk your Latina ass up in that voting booth and vote for a man that repeatedly told you that he was coming for you to deport you. And at this point, more than anything, I want you to get exactly what you voted for. I want you to feel the powerful consequences of your vote. If they do take your grandma and your grandpa, I want you to know that you did that to them. They got taken away because of you. And for the rest of us as a community, we can never let MAGA voters like her forget how damaging their vote was.
Take some accountability and we might unify.
Vote for Donald Trump. I love my freedom.
Now, Unfiltered fam, put in the comments. These are allies now after the fact, when the damage is already done. What do you think we should do with this? I'm going to keep an eye on all that is going to happen. And we'll be right on the front row. Figure it out. Make us proud. Take care. Stay strong, guys. Peace.